And you're down.
Psycho, bring her in as close as you can get.
Sure hope you know what you're doing.
Alright.
Ditto.
Take out the big squids without dying.
Nomad, stand by.
One,
I think it's working.
Shit, they're all over us.
two,
Come off our tail.
3. Are you actually kidding me?
I got it. The shields.
Oh, this is like the 4th time. Why am I getting hit by those? I'm behind cover. Plus I'm in armor mode. Moral of this story, stay behind cover. Don't, just stay in cover, whatever you do. Don't ever leave cover. Make sure you don't get hit by the big blue balls of death.
Get out of here now. Never gonna happen, mate.
Which would be the best cover? Maybe here.
Go. I can take this thing down.
Not without my help.
Not with that there.
Are you crazy? Just go.
Go away. You can tag the turrets, which I don't see why it would be too helpful. Big boom.
Shit! They brought out the big guns. Nomad, take out those cannons.
How do you know they're cannons?
There must be a shield. Psycho, get us closer. Nomad, I'll transmit a signal through your suit.
We're taking fire. I can't get near that thing.
Okay, 2 down.
Nomad, knock out those turrets so we can get within range.
I'm on it.
3 down. Where's the other one? 4 down.
Psycho, bring her in as close as you can get.
Sure hope you know what you're doing.
Stay in cover.
Ditto. All right, keep us steady. Nomad, stand by.
Yep.
Hold on. I think it's working.
How do you know that?
They're all over us. Nomad, keep them off our tail.
Hide and stay away. Shit, run. Run, run, run. Okay, that was lucky. Run, run. Where is he? He's right here. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, he's dead.
I got it. The shield's down.
Attack cannon.
Attack cannon.
Lock.
Wax that thing. I thought you'd never ask.
Shoot. Bang. Okay, 1 down. 1 to go. Keep hiding from those big blue balls.
Okay, I'm working on the second one.
Another wave of big boys.
It's more of them. Cover us, Nomad.
Yeah, I know. Hush. Oh god. I see you. Where are ya? Come on, come back out. Nope. Far out. You're a sneaky little f***, aren't ya?
Second shield's down.
Okay.
Go on, mate. Take down that
Tap cannon. Lock on. Shit. Don't die. Is still applying. Shoot.
Got it. Nice shooting.
Alright. Now, the fun part. The central shield goes down.
Oh, fuck. Hang on.
There's more minigun stuff. Stick with the minigun.
It's gonna sink us. Take that
Oh, God.
fucking thing down.
There's another lot of turrets. Okay. As soon as that thing opens... Oh, what? Okay. Shoot the bottom thing.
Okay, the hatch is open.
Hatch open. Shoot.
You that son of a bitch!
Alright. Defeat the alien warship. Done. Now, as soon as that happens, run this way.
Nomad, come on!
Run your little heart out towards where the VTOL is going to be.
Hurry, Nomad!
Yeah, I am hurrying. Are you hurrying? Shit. Alright, now hurry.
Come on! Come on! Jump! Jump! Come on! You can make it!
I think you have to jump to trigger that. Alrighty.
Come on, Psycho! Go! Go! Go!
Oh no, it's imploding.
Oh, Nomad! Hold on to me! Pull me in!
The mothership has been destroyed. Yeah.
There's a naval fleet en route from Japan. They'll be here within the hour.
I'm setting course to intercept. No. We know how to beat them now. We need to keep fighting. I'm picking up a transmission. What is it? You ain't gonna believe this, mate. It's Prophet.
He's alive?
Kicking by the sound of it. Looks like he's inside the sphere. Lock onto his position. Going back.
It's funny how they just fly towards a backdrop. Okay. And that's the end of the game. Last time I played through this, I got a scene where it said to click to continue, so I must have like died at the very end after the cutscene finished. Which is weird because you're not meant to die after cutscenes. So yeah, like the drones must have come over and defiled my corpse or something as I was frozen in time.
I end up rambling on about the game from this point, so instead of letting that play, I'll try to summarize my thoughts in a more organized fashion here instead. First of all, the core mechanics that the game is built on, large open areas, a clear objective, and all the tools you could ever possibly need to complete that objective are just plain fun. The nanosuit enables various playstyles, run and gun, stealth, or a combination of the two, and the player has the freedom to go about their business in nearly any way imaginable. However, this only rings true up until the end of the Awakening mission. Past this point, the game becomes much more linear, and action instead comes to you rather than you going to the action. This is the point at which the pacing of the story changes, from Nomad being in control of the situation and being able to plan his every move, to being thrown into scenarios that require a hail of bullets to progress through. A much shorter typical mission length is what this change of style results in, but that isn't to say that the change of pace is a bad thing. Where the second half of the story lacks freedom, the entirety of the game makes up for it in variety. Missions range from stealthily infiltrating bases to gather intel, to rolling through enemy tanks across the countryside. From floating in zero gravity in the alien ship, this eventually leads to fending off Ceph scouts as you evacuate the island of VTOL, fleeing the island with tails tucked. The mission variety is one of the key factors that makes Crysis such a fun and engaging experience for me, as you're always given something different to do. One of the only negatives that came up on my radar during my time with Crysis was the mediocre character development. Nomad, the soldier you play as, is quite a shallow character, even though he's fully voice acted, being portrayed as an obedient soldier with very little else. Jester and Aztec from Raptor Team are given little time in the spotlight as they're killed off early on. Of all the characters in the game, Psycho, in my opinion, is shown to be the most human of the Nanosuit team. Instead of developing the main characters, the game instead chooses to focus more on the introduction of the main antagonists of the series, the Ceph, indicating that they are a much more substantial threat and more significant than any one soldier's development could ever be. This aside, it is criminal how Crytek left the game after the events of Crysis, where the Ceph mothership is destroyed and Psycho, Nomad, and Helena begin to track down Prophet's signal from within the dome around the Ceph ship. For anyone who only plays the Crysis games, there is a large chunk of story missing from between the end of Crysis and the start of Crysis 2. I even had to go to the Crysis wiki page just to connect the dots. It turns out that there was a series of 6 comics made after Crysis was released that bridged the gap between the first and second main installments of the game series. Rumour has it that development time was cut short by EA, so parts of the story had to be cut to meet the release deadline. And now, EA has a legacy of rushed games and dead franchises. Who would have thought? For anyone interested in playing the entire Crysis series through, I strongly recommend reading those comics for yourself, as they properly introduce the future main character, Prophet's backstory, how he became a member of Raptor Team, as well as the origins of the Ceph and the nanosuits. I won't spoil the details, but they are quite an interesting read. They are especially helpful to fill in some of the plot holes I had come across after finishing Crysis 2 and 3. All in all, Crysis is great fun, and I strongly suggest giving it a spin for yourself if you get the chance, which shouldn't be too hard. The game's on discount at nearly every retail and online store. Now, I think the keyword for the last part of my post-game speech was playthrough, so playthrough?
Speaking about playthroughs, next will be Crysis Warhead, which I described earlier as being the tales of Psycho after you split off with him when you go into the tank mission in Onslaught. And I believe he revisits you at the start of Reckoning, the final mission, but I haven't played it through all the way. But I just have to say I did like the first mission so far in Warhead, so I will definitely be continuing on with that. And if you want something to look forward to, you don't have to pick up ammo manually. So, fun times in Warhead. Alright, I'll just let the credits roll, that's all I have to say. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be either Crysis Warhead or anything else I decide to put up. Alright, catch you later guys, thanks.